Welcome to Madame Raven's. This way to the library. She's been expecting you.
Universal Clockwork by CLF3E7. You've been scaling the interior for days, living off rations and whatever edible fungus you could find. This impossible construction, how tall was it really? It really didn't matter. You were brought here to put its reign over the people below to an end. You couldn't go home until you did so. But how long would it be until you reached the top? Massive gears, springs, pulleys, and other analog mechanisms far more advanced than should be possible. Cover the entirety of the tower. Somehow they create the sphere that entraps the incredible civilization below. You find it hard to sleep most days. True, you found no real danger here. No monsters, no horrid evils. However, the grinding, the scraping, the growling and groaning of the mechanical fantasy leaves you with a constant feeling of unease. You get sleep when you can no longer climb. When you finally and truly fall from exhaustion, you wake, eat, climb until exhaustion or hunger stops you, and continue this cycle. You find yourself mindlessly climbing another floor. When a spark of light catches your eye from another room, you see the sun and feel a swell of hope in your heart. You remember what it is you are climbing for. What it is you want. You inspect the room and find a large, broken section in the grinding tower. You edge closer to watch the sunset, the first one you've seen since you started this awful trek. For a moment as you watch the sun in its almost stationary position on the horizon, you feel calm, at peace. After several minutes of stark realization hits home, faster than you can quench. The sun isn't setting. This is the same sunset you saw on your entrance to the tower. The same sun. Nothing has changed. Nothing is moving outside and below the tower. The only thing that continues to move is the impossible grating and grinding, the gears, ropes, pulleys, and unfathomable things that clung to the side of this disgusting parasite of a tower. You feel your breathing hard. Every beat of your heart echoes and grinds in your chest. You feel disgusting. Your own body has betrayed you to this analog monstrosity. This impossibility. Every heartbeat coincides with the resounding grinds of the tower. It's infecting the world below, infecting you. You can't let this continue. You feel a flame spark to life in your belly, one you had not felt before. You begin to climb in a blur of aggressive determination, denying everything the tower is. The tower was not natural. It needed to be destroyed. At this point, you didn't care about going home. Every instinct in your body told you this tower was an abhorrent thing, an unnatural affront to the way of the universe, to the laws of all existence itself, inside and out. It was impossible. It could not be left to exist. So, you climb. You climb. You climb for days. You no longer eat. You climb for weeks. You no longer sleep. You climb for months. You no longer pause. You climb for years. You no longer know yourself. You exist. The tower exists. You exist to destroy the tower. You've been climbing for as long as you can remember. Now finally you stand in front of a metal door. The grinding of the gears seems to be a distant echo. You open the door. Surprise strikes you as you see a young woman, about your age here, looking down on the infinite expanse below, through glass over a large, incomprehensible command console, controlled by physical levers, buttons, switches you don't even begin to understand. The girl presses a switch, and you hear an audible click. The tower rumbles ever so slightly underneath you. You feel the fire die within you. Why? You ask. A guardian can't last forever, Alice. Her voice pours honey and sorrow, the agony of a time gone and lost. We can only protect those below for so long. I know, Lokiel, but they suffer. You feel your knees grow weak, and you hear the grinding within your chest come to a halt. All life brings suffering, Alice. Would you rather watch them die out? You know as well as I do. It's an impossible choice. She walks over to you and takes your hand, pulling you up into a hug. You feel her shudder against you in pain. Then nothing. You are alone to operate the tower and protect those below. You begin your task, feeling only sorrow at the lost friend. So quoth this raven. If you like this, please hit the little button to let me know. If you didn't, hit the little button to let me know. Leave a comment. I'm always glad to talk with you, my darlings. I'm open to suggestions and criticisms, critiques. If you have not subscribed, please do so and ring the little bell so you know when to come up and see me. And I will talk to you next time, my darlings. Farewell.